everyone, and welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. So of course, before we get started, I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new subscribers and new followers, welcome. To my tribe and my family at large, welcome back. Thank you for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time. And if you like the content that I am bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know by simply hitting that like button? It gives our tribe and our family here the greatest opportunity to grow. So today, we are going to be discussing the grade A supply. Yes, we are going to be discussing the grade A supply. I am answering some questions that I was asked about the grade A supply. And if you are watching this video, it is probably because you have been ensnared, entangled in a transaction or a situationship. I happen to call it an addictionship, baby. Yes, honey. An addictionship with the narcissist. And you are hearing all of these different things about the supply, this type of supply, secondary supply, primary supply, grade A supply, tertiary or tertiary supply. They have all of these different categories that the narcissist kind of likes to place these supplies in. Now, let's talk about the supply and what the supply actually is. Before we jump into grade A, let's just talk about what the supply is. Narcissists do not have the ability, and watch this. This is what they don't want y'all to know, okay? This is what the clowns, okay? The clowns that we put a crown on, this is how they get down, baby. Okay? So they don't want you to know that they actually need you. You don't need them, but they actually need you. Narcissists do not have the ability to regulate naturally their emotions like everyone else does, okay? Their feelings, and I mean, they do feel emotions of shame. They feel emotions of guilt, and they do feel emotions of anger and rage. Those are emotions that narcissists typically feel naturally. Those are not they really do not have to seek those types of feelings from an outside source. Those are feelings that are generated inside of them naturally. Now, anything outside of those feelings, such as happiness, joy, any type of regulation towards the positive portion of past neutrality on the enlightenment or on the frequency chart, when we're talking about frequency and vibe, anything that elevates past the place of what I call neutrality, or what's called the ground of neutrality, with a narcissist, those types of feelings have to be obtained from outside sources. They just do not have the ability to create those or to generate those feelings from inside. So that's where you come in, my friend. That's where you come in. And they was doing all of this big talk. When you think about the discard and the devalue, they had all of this to say, and they're running and popping their chops and saying this and saying that. Yeah, but what they didn't want you to know is that, yes, while they were talking all of that big stuff, they were inside secretly dying because they were trying to figure out how in the world were they going to find another one like you. Yes, I said it. Because when you are a person, now I'm going to move into this grade A supply. When you are a person that is deemed by this narcissist as grade A supply, trust, know, and believe, honey, they are not coming by this grade A supply every day. I mean, look at them. These are people that basically hover around the lowest vibration that you could ever have on the frequency chart, and that is the vibration and frequency of shame. It is at the very bottom of the vibrational chart. Okay, so they are usually on that shame vibration, very low vibrational individuals. So quite naturally, when they are seeking a grade A source of supply, they are seeking someone with some amazing energy. Yes, I said it. Some amazing energy that is going to, look, they are on top of their game. They are people that are resourceful. And I mean, I'm not just saying in the energy, but I'm talking grade A supply is resourceful to the narcissist in every area. Okay. We're talking about the grade A supply is usually someone that is considered a trophy in the narcissist's eyes, as far as having on their arm a physical trophy to take around and parade to the family. Okay. Someone that has a long-standing career, that has resources, that is going to not just see the children as the narcissist children, but are going to take those children on as their own children. Okay, this is the type of supply that the narcissist is looking for. If the narcissist has kids, when the holidays come, that grade A supply is not going to just make sure that the narcissist has, but if the narcissist has dependent children, the grade A supply is usually kicking in for that. The grade A supply is kicking in on the holiday dinners, on the family vacations. And watch this, the grade A supply, watch this, is also going to be a supply that can be resourceful to the family of the narcissist. Whoa, okay, that might be a new one on you. But yes, they also want to make sure that this grade A supply is also a resource for the family as well. That grade A supply is typically going to have money. If they don't have the money right there at their disposal, they are going to be able to have sources where they can go draw the finances. They are typically ones that are very responsible in their homes. They have, like I said, just vast resources, cars, houses, money, different things. And if they don't have it, they have a way to get it. So this is what the narcissist is going to consider as grade A supply. And I'm sure, hello, if you are watching this video, you are probably one that was considered a grade A source of supply. And you are, and if this information is resonating with you, then yes, it is probably because you are that grade A supply baby. And they are not trying to ever let go of that grade A supply. Now, what happens, because narcissists don't just come by grade A supply every single day. Now, there were things that happened in the beginning that probably just flew right over your head. You were basically caught up in the whole love bombing situation, and they're telling you all of these things that you want to hear, and they're future faking to the max. And I mean, they are going in, baby. And I'm talking about they are coming in with heavy artillery with that word game that they have. And I'm talking about they got a cold one too, baby. Had me fooled for a minute. Okay. So listen, this is what the grade A source of supply typically looks like for the narcissist. Now, I'm going to go a little further. Now, new supply is top notch to the narcissist, but we have to go to the grade A supply because new supply comes and goes. The grade A supply was new supply at one point in time, and got either recategorized as grade A, B, secondary supply, third, whatever, however they want to qualify or classify you in their mind or compartmentalize you. Now, Once they have determined that you are a grade A source of supply, they are not trying to let you go. And that's where you get the obsessive stalking. That's where you get the obsessive phone calls. I mean, they are making these profiles on social media. They are stalking you on social media, because if you had enough willpower and you had enough of self-love to get up out of that relationship and you were grade A supply, baby, they are going to be, and you did the discarding. If you discarded the narcissist, just know, baby, you have an unwanted fan for life, okay? Until that narcissist closes their eyes, honey, and look into eternity. Wherever that eternity is going to be, you are going to have an unwanted fan for the rest of your life. You are grade A supply, and if you had enough control and enough self-love to come out of that situation and love yourself more than loving that situation with the narcissist, baby, let me tell you something. You are in for the ride of your life, because they are not going to be letting go of that, not anytime soon and not anytime in the future. Okay? These people become obsessed with grade A supply. And typically what a grade A supply looks like, and it doesn't have to be a super empath, but a super empath is going to basically supply the narcissist with the most potent fuel. And the reason that is because the super empath does have the ability to basically, they have a vast capacity to handle pain. The super empath can handle that pain, baby. They can regenerate, and quickly. And not only that, but they are coming back and they're giving more fuel and giving more fuel, but that's only for a set amount of time, because that super empath, once they realize and once they understand that they are now in a situation where their kindness is being taken for weakness, and that they are not going to get anywhere with this narcissist, because that is just who they are, with an abusive and a neglectful individual, they are going to soon call it curtain call, baby. And honey, the super empath is not even turning off lights, baby. We are snatching generators. Yes, I said it. Baby, it ain't even lights out. We are snatching generators. We have taken your entire power source, okay? So this is what it is like when a super empath has had enough of that narcissist, but that narcissist is going to consider that super empath grade A source of supply, a grade A source of supply. Super empaths are the ones that generally, they're not going to just butter your bagel, baby. They're going to put that cream cheese on it. Baby, they're going to cut that thing up in bite-sized pieces. They're going to arrange your fruit on the plate, baby. And they are going to present it to you in excellent fashion. These are people that are some super beings that let me tell you something, do things in a super way, okay? So that is going to be the primary target that a narcissist is going to look for in a grade A source of supply. However, the grade A source of supply is not always a super empath. It could be a codependent. It could be an empath, and it could be a super empath. But what they are typically looking for is someone that is going to take their mess and without question be that doormat that will be resourceful not only to just them, but their family as well. They are going to make sure that like I said, the kids are going to be taken care of. At Christmas, the family is, someone that is going to go over and above the call of duty. This is what is considered a grade A source of supply for a narcissist. And I hope this has answered your question I hope you have a great understanding of what that grade A source of supply is. And I'm going to tell you, if you are listening to this video, it is probably because you are grade A source of supply. And honey, if you have had the opportunity to get up out of that relationship and you have discarded that narcissist, I need to tell you, just get your nerves in order. Because you have a fan, and probably an unwanted one, for the rest of your life. I hope this answers your question as far as the grade A source of supply is concerned. And let me tell you something, that grade A source of supply is a bad motor scooter. Yes, yes. All right, so until the next video, you all, you be blessed and highly favored. And thank you so, so much. The tribe is growing and just beautifully. Thank you all so much. And until the next video, ciao, you all.